What would you give for the one who taught you how to live? Not just to read or write, but to think, to feel, to be. This is the story of Aruni, a boy whose devotion became his legacy. A student who didn't just learn from his guru. He became the lesson. The Gurukul in Panchala long ago, in the sacred land of Panchala, nestled amidst forests and rivers, stood a Gurukul led by the wise Rishi Dhaumya. His ashram was not just a place of learning. It was a sanctuary of discipline, simplicity, and spiritual growth. Students came from distant lands, leaving behind their homes to live as brahmacharans, young seekers of truth. Among them was Aruni, a quiet, sincere boy from the village of Lahore. He wasn't the strongest nor the most eloquent, but his heart was pure, and his reverence for his guru was unmatched. Each day began with chores, collecting firewood, tending to the cows, cleaning the ashram. Learning wasn't confined to scriptures, it was woven into every act of service. To serve the Guru is to serve the divine, Aruni believed. His word is my dharma. The breach in the canal one cold winter morning, as clouds gathered and the air grew heavy, Rishi Dhaumya called Aruni aside. The canal that waters our fields has broken. Go and mend it. Aruni bowed and set off, carrying only his resolve. He reached the canal and saw the breach, water gushing out, threatening to flood the fields and wash away the soil. He tried to patch it with stones and mud, but the water was fierce, and every fix was swept away. Time was slipping, the crops would die, and he had promised his guru, "If I cannot stop the water with tools," he thought, "then I shall stop it with myself." And so, Aruni lay down across the breach, using his own body to block the flow. Let my body be the dam. Let my guru's trust remain unbroken. The guru's concern. Back at the Gurukul, the day's lessons had begun. But Aruni was missing. Rishi Dhaumya noticed the absence and grew concerned. "Where is Aruni?" he asked. "He should have returned by now." He gathered his disciples and set out toward the fields. The sun had dipped behind the trees. The air was cold, and then, a faint voice echoed through the dusk. "Here I am, Master." They rushed toward the sound and found Aruni, shivering, soaked, lying across the canal. His body had stopped the water. His spirit had held the promise. Rishi Dhaumya knelt beside him, tears in his eyes. "Child, what have you done?" "Guruji, I could not stop the water. So I stopped myself." Blessings and legacy moved beyond words. The Guru lifted Aruni and wrapped him in a warm blanket. He tended to him personally, with love and reverence. "You are no longer just a student," he said. "You are the embodiment of Guru Bhakti. May your name live on as a symbol of selfless service." From that day, Aruni was celebrated, not for his strength, but for his surrender. He went on to become a great scholar, a teacher, and a sage. His name appears in the Mahabharata, and his spirit echoes in every story of devotion. True learning begins not with books, but with surrender. Aruni gave not just effort, but himself. Moral reflections. Gratitude is action. Aruni didn't just thank his guru, he honored him through sacrifice. Duty over comfort. In a world chasing ease, Aruni chose responsibility. Legacy through values. His name lives on not because he was famous, but because he was faithful.